like almost. So I was talking to the people in Colombia regarding the fabrics. And I know some of you, I hope everyone did their homework regarding the the countries in Latin America and the countries in the Caribbean and so on. We need to identify those countries. We need to know where those countries are, because you cannot ship things and you don't even know where it's at in the map. So we have to. I was just talking to a gentleman, and he has a radio station and a TV program. And he called me because he said he doesn't know anything about, Latin America and so forth, but he wants to take his business there, and this is what we're going to run into if we don't educate ourselves. I think we have to stop depending on others to be educated, and that's a problem, because you're not going to get it. This is where you're going to get it. And also, if you decide to do it on your own, that's even better. So let's get started. I would like to know who wants to go first. Those of you that did the homework, I hope everybody did. Who did not, let me know now so we can assist you and help you out. Raise your hands and let me know who did not do that homework. Okay. Seems like everybody did their homework. Okay. So promise, let us see what you have done regarding the countries in Central America. Name those countries.
Okay, I hope I pronounced them well. I know that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Costa Rica, Panama, El Salvador,
Wait, back
and the
up.
Belize.
Back up. Because you have to know also how to pronounce these countries, and I'm going to help you with that. After Panama, what is the next country?
After Panama, where is hold on, Costa Rica?
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Then El Salvador.
That's good.
Okay. Then Nicaragua.
There you go. That's
Okay.
good. Yes.
And Honduras.
Yes.
Okay. And Belize
Yes.
and Guatemala.
That is correct.
Also. Okay.
Now, does anyone else have this? The countries of Central America? Because you have to know how to pronounce these countries as well. Hello? I'm having a bad. You guys hear that? I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Mute yourself, Rita. Mute yourself for a second. I want to see where that's coming from. Yeah, it was coming from Rita. Okay, try to come back on again, Rita. Try to come back on. Yeah, your phone is, there's some technical issues that you're having. So we're gonna come back to you. I'm not sure what it is. Okay. Let's go with, we're gonna come back to you, Rita. Mute. Yes. Zachariah, Name those countries in Central America.
Okay, ma. The countries in Central America are Panama. Hello?
Yes, we're listening.
Okay. Okay. Costa Rica, Nicaragua,
That's good.
Honduras,
That's good.
El Salvador,
That's good.
Guatemala,
Guatemala, yes.
and Belize.
Belize,
Belize.
yes. You know, you pronounce Belize, that's how Spanish people pronounce Belize. Belize is in English and Belize is in Spanish. So that's good. Now,
Okay, ma, noted.
yes. Now, I'm going to ask Umana, let me know the countries in South America. Umana? The countries in South America. Go ahead. Can you hear us? Okay, we're gonna go.
Umuna.
Huh?
Ese Umuna.
No. Let's skip and then go back. Mr. Godwin, are you there? Could you name the countries in South America? You have to unmute, Mr. Godwin. If you could unmute.
Okay, I have a mute now.
All right, very good. Name the countries in South America.
Countries located in South America?
Yes.
Okay. In South America, the countries located there, they are the Caribbean.
Nope. No.
Latin America.
No. This is what I'm asking you to do. I want you to name the countries in South America.
Okay, in South America.
Right, the countries, not the region.
Okay. South American countries.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Doctor.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Ian Godwin.
Yes, Godwin. Hold on for a minute, Umana. Hold on for a minute. Name the countries in South America.
Okay. I think we have Colombia,
Yes.
Brazil,
Yes.
Venezuela. Is Venezuela?
Yes.
Argentina.
Yes.
I think that's the few I can remember at the moment.
Can someone help him?
Argentina.
Yes.
Chile.
Yeah, Chile.
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 Paraguay.
Okay, this is how you pronounce it. Paraguay.
Paraguay.
That's my girl. Keep going.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bolivia.
Yes. Bolivia. That's good.
Bolivia. Thank you. Peru.
Thank you. Peru.
Peru.
No, Peru.
Peru.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Now,
Thank you.
did you hear what she said, Mr. Godwin? Is he still there? Yes, there he is.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you tell us now? Because this is very important. You don't remember? We're going to come back to you. We're going to come back to you. Rita, let's see if your line is working now. Rita?
Fatima.
Rita.
Yes, mommy. Good evening,
Yes.
mommy.
Right. Hello.
Yes, mommy.
Okay, tell me the countries in South America.
Okay, we have Brazil. Countries in South America. We have Brazil. We have Argentina.
Yes.
We have Bolivia.
Yes.
We have Colombia.
Yes.
We have Peru. We have Uruguay.
Yes.
And we have Venezuela.
Yes.
We have Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Okay,
Yes.
Ecuador.
Yes.
We have Chile.
Chile.
Okay, Chile. Okay.
Yes. Chile.
Yes.
What
Chile.
else?
Okay, mom. We have Bolivia. Have I called it before?
Right.
We have Uruguay.
Uruguay. Yes.
Uruguay.
Yes.
What?
Okay. We have Paraguay.
No.
Paraguay.
Yes. Very good. Paraguay. Very
Yes,
good.
mom.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you
mom.
very much. Go ahead and pause because your line is go ahead and pause, Rita. Very good.
Okay, mom.
Yeah, pause. Yeah. What's important here? What is important? What's important is this. You cannot always ship things or want things out of Europe. You have to find another direction, and I'll tell you why. What's happening today is going to be where you won't be able to trade with Europe because Europe is going down. America is going down. And you have to find other places in order to import, export. I want you guys to be advanced. I want to prepare you guys in order to do these things and not wait till it's crashing down. Do you understand? Because if you don't memorize, I need you to memorize. I need you to look at the map. And the same way how you know everything about where countries are located in Africa, I need you to know countries that's located in Latin America. Same thing in the Caribbean. Now, has anyone studied the Caribbean? Let me know. Because you were supposed to study the Caribbean and Latin America. Has anyone studied the Caribbean? Because I'm going to ask questions. Yes or no?
Yes, ma.
Okay. Hawa, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, ma.
Very good. So let me know the countries that you have discovered and found in the Caribbean. Go ahead.
Okay, so the countries in the Caribbean, we have Cuba, we
Yes.
have Dominican Republic, we have Haiti,
Yes.
we have Jamaica, we
Very
have Puerto Rico,
Very good.
we have Barbados, we have the Bahamas, we have Trinidad,
Mhm.
we have Tobago,
Mhm. That way,
we have
that's Trinidad and
and
Tobago.
Tobago.
And
Okay,
you have to
okay.
say it, Trinidad and Tobago.
And Tobago. All
There
right,
you
ma.
go. There you go.
Yes.
Keep going.
Okay. And we have smaller islands like St. Lucia,
Yes.
Grenada, and Dominica.
Very good. Very
Yes.
good. So those are the countries that's in the Caribbean. You have to know these countries. If you don't know these countries, there are other people that's going to go ahead of you. You were taught, I'm teaching you this because every time I speak to anyone, it could be a king, it could be a minister, it could be a student, no one knows the countries in Central America, the countries in the Caribbean, or the countries in Latin America. You also don't know that there are people from Africa that's in those regions, that's in those countries. And it's going to be very difficult in the future if you want to unite with your brothers and sisters. You have to know where they are, how they can help you, how you can help them. You cannot say that you're going to trade in the Caribbean and you don't know who is there. You don't know who's still ruling Cuba, who's still ruling Bahamas. Who colonialized Bahamas? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Okay. I need you guys to know, and I need you guys to understand who colonialized these countries. Most of these countries that all of you just mentioned, Europeans came to Africa and took your brothers and sisters to these very countries and enslaved them. That's what happened. That is the true history. So what happened when they enslaved them? Now you look at them as foreigners. They are your brothers and sisters. They're not foreigners. They don't know anything about you, and you don't know anything about them. And that's why it's so easy for us to be against each other. And we have to stop that. It's just like Ghana and Nigeria, South Africa and Nigeria. Whoever said, let me see who said this. Eti, you're correct. It's the British that colonialized most of the countries in the Caribbean, but you have the Spaniards, Spain, that colonialized places like Colombia, Panama, you know, they are the one that colonialized. But I want you guys to study very well, because now we have awakened, and to be free mentally, you have to know your enemies. You have to, and the reason I use the word enemies, because they enslaved us, they colonialized us, they took everything that we owned. So you have to know that history. So when you go and looking for a job, and you say, well, why didn't they give me a job, but they gave a white person? It's because it still exists. So don't get upset. You have to go now and prepare yourself to own your own businesses. You cannot continue to depend on those that colonialized you to feed you. You have the food, they don't. They come to your countries and they took your food, they took your diamonds, they took your mines, they took your goods. They don't have anything. France is going to suffer. The British is going to suffer, because everything they have belongs to Africa. So now you cannot fight with your brothers and sisters. You cannot ignore your brothers and sisters that's in those regions, because I want somebody that can go on the internet right now and go under Belize and say, put Belize culture, and no, put the people in Belize, and look at what they look like. They look just like you. The culture, you see, Belize culture, Belize people, Belize gastronomy is the same thing like us. You understand? So what I am trying to say is, I'm trying to make you get ahead of things, because the day is going to come when you're not going to deal with Europe anymore, because you're not going to have to, because of this information that you're receiving. Now you can go to Puerto Rico, most likely Central America. And when you hear that word Central America, now you're going to know where it is. Now you're going to know the name of the countries. Now you're going to know what is it that they offer that you need. Now you're going to know where to ship those fabrics, because they don't have it. You see, you have to study the market in order to make money. Knowledge is wealth. I'm going to say that again. Knowledge is wealth. If you don't have the knowledge, you're not going to have the wealth. Europeans have the wealth. You know why? Because they have the knowledge. So instead of us sitting back waiting for somebody to give us something, we have to initiate what we want, what we need. And it's in your backyard. You just don't own it. And you have to. It is time for you to go further and stop waiting for a job. Most of you have college degree. What do? You come back home and you can't find a job. I am sure between all of you, if you think about it, if you were to say, for example, and I'm going to do that and share that today, each and every one of you whether you have a degree or not, because the degree don't interest me. It's what you can do. So when I call you, I want you guys, some of you, to open your line. Zachariah, Paula, Promise, I need you guys to start opening up and unmute, because I'm going to ask you, what is it that you graduated from? And if you didn't go to college, that doesn't matter. What is it? What is your talent? I need to know that now, so others can hear, and then they can say, you know what? I need Zachariah. Zachariah does this, and I think I can work with Zachariah. Are you guys following me now? So, Paula, I want you to let me know what is your talent really quick and brief, and what is it that you do? Go ahead. Unmute. I want all of you to unmute, please. Go ahead, Rita.
Okay, I have a mute now, ma.
Yes, Rita, go ahead.
Okay, mommy. Okay.
Okay,
My name is Rita
I
Ogarafo.
graduated with an ND National Diploma certificate, and I've been into business. I work with the hospitality industry. We supply fabrics and other hospitals in around the region in Nigeria here. So I work with the hospitality industry.
Very good, thank you. Rita, go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
We
Okay,
just
my name is
we
Rita
need your talent,
Ogarafo.
and we need what you do. Please, go ahead.
Okay, I work in a hospital as an emergency medical technician. I identify emergencies in a health, in patients, and I work with doctors. So I tell you that this person is on emergency, and tell you what to do urgently to save the life of that patient. And I am also a designer, fashion designer. I look at fabrics, I tell you what you combine and what you use it to do to get a good business with it.
Very good.
So, and I have teams I work with in these two sectors. I work with a government hospital as a healthcare technician.
Okay, very good, thank you very much. Whoever have the music on, please pause. Please pause, whoever have the music on. Okay. Whoever have the music on, please pause. Rita, you can pause now. I think the best way to do this, because it's going to be a little difficult, I have your forms. And what we're going to do with your forms is that we are going to share it with each other.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's the best way. And then whomever have, please pause. Everybody please pause.
Mama, I think you can mute them from your end though.
Yeah, okay, let me see. I think so too. Okay, let's see. I saw it here a little while ago.
Doctora, silencia ese.
Sí, espérate, no sé dónde está. Hold on, let me do it here.
Let nobody touch our drink.
Yeah. Okay, but who is that have it?
I think the person is,
Oh, I see it now.
I think the person is Mr. Eze.
Okay. Is it from my side?
Yeah, mute, please. Everybody mute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sweetie. All right, very good. So this is what we're gonna do. Maite, she's going to share the information. If some of you do not want your information shared, all we're gonna share is is what you wrote in the form. Because what I want to do is to have you guys also work together. Okay? I want you guys to work together because that's one of the ways that we discover what we do. You see, I'm going to talk about me so you know what I do. So that way, if you need something, I can help you. Financially, funds, that's the part that I can't do because already I have gotten calls asking if I can help you financially. That I cannot do. But what I can do is to help you with knowledge, with information. So that way you don't need to ask anyone for funds because there are ways that we can access funds that you don't know. Because see, if you ask for funds today, all that money is going to go. What are you going to do next? You're going to ask for funds again. And that's not what this program is about. This program is about helping you with the knowledge that you need in order to start your business. That's what this program is about. And I know you can do it. Caroline, she just came on the line. She just came on the line and she started her business. And I saw what she's offering and somebody like her, I need it. So I want her to share the information and her talent and what she's doing with it. Because once I found out that she is doing this, I let her know what I needed and she could offer me what I needed. So go ahead, Caroline. Let them know your experience already. Go ahead. Unmute. Unmute.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I'm glad to be part of you tonight. I'm sorry that I came late. I joined late. As you can see, I'm still at work. Again, I'm sorry for that. And good evening. Because I'm at work, I'm going to be sharing very briefly why I'm here. Hello, Mama. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because I am still at work, I'm going to share very brief and then why I retire back to work. To start with, I am by name Caroline Sadiq, as you can see over there, and I work as the airline security at the airport, and also I am into business, small scale business, which is a fabric, all kinds of fabrics that you may think about. And I also deal with a Nigerian meal. I store them and then around the year, and I give them out at the due time just to make ends meet. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much. Thank you. Does anyone would like to share something at this point? Any questions regarding the countries that we talked about? Please unmute, mute. I'm trying to find that. This person, I can't find them here. Oh, here's the arrow. Here. Okay. Let me see who it is that's. There's a couple of people that's not. Okay. You guys got to mute, please. And the other thing I want to talk about is how to do business. I need to really make you guys think differently, because the way the thinking is today is always asking, is always borrowing, and you will not survive. And the reason is no matter how small, whatever you have, you can start a business. I've had someone calling me constantly for money. And I let that person know that person is no longer with us. Because if you are in the program just to ask for money and not try to use your talent to do the things, this is not the program for you. This program is for you to get the knowledge in order to do the great things that God wants you to do. Don't ever say, I cannot do it. Don't ever say that, because you can. When we get used to asking someone for money in order to get something done, you're going to be stuck for a long time. Knock my door. I will teach you how. Knock my door and I will teach you how. Because you're bright, you're smart, you have the will. The thing is that you don't have the information. And the information is what you need in order to prosper. Don't sit back and wait for no one. If you don't hear from Dr. Barrow, you call Dr. Barrow. Don't sit back there and complain. Well, I haven't heard from Dr. Barrow. You call me. You understand? And that's how you're going to make it in life. Some of us, we apply for a job and we don't even call back to say anything. We just walk away. No, you have to be persistent. And if you're not persistent, you're not going to make it. I knock people's door. I still do. And when I don't hear from them, I knock it again and I knock it again. Or I knock other doors. You see, you have to knock the door. You cannot sit back there and do nothing. You are warriors. Don't ever ask a woman for money. Because if she have money, you should, as a man. And women, do not let anyone abuse you, whether it's mentally, physically. Don't let that happen. Because every day you're going to become weaker and weaker and weaker. You got to stand up, both of you, men and women. You have to help each other. Grow with each other. Be strong. That's what this program is about. It's about you being strong. You have to have the spirit of resilience. If you don't have that, it's going to be difficult for you to make it. You have to have more than what people say you have. Don't let no one put you down, whether they're family, whether they're friends, whomever, teachers, because you're strong. God did not create. He doesn't create weak people. You're not weak, you're strong. Don't sit back and criticize others when they're doing well. Become them. Don't criticize them because of you're thinking that they're better than you. No one is better than you. No one. When people talk about you, be glad, be happy. You know why? They're talking about you because you're doing something. If you weren't doing anything, they wouldn't talk about you. You are strong. You are what God wants to see. Look at how many people was in that program in Nigeria. How many people are here? People might go to a program. That doesn't mean that they're going to be successful. You have to be persistent. You have to keep trying. Caroline, I have given Caroline products, work, because I saw the work that she was doing, and I said, you know, I need 5 dresses. And guess who did it? Caroline. And I like her work. And I'm going to continue to give her more work. You know why? Because the fabrics that we want to ship in these regions, she's definitely going to be part of it. And so are all of you. But you have to be disciplined. You can't come and go. You have to be persistent. I recognize quite a few of you that you have that how can I call it? That resistance, you know, and that resilience you just want to do. And that's what I need. I need young people that are willing to work hard. I didn't get here by sitting back and hanging out, and no, I stayed focused in all the things that I've been doing. When I started out with nothing. I had $20, and I took that $20 and bought earrings. And that's how I started in business. I started selling earrings, necklaces, and guess what? It went from one extreme to the next. That's how I want to see you guys. I want to see you keep going. Don't stop. And from that, I started doing other things. And I've been going from one step to the next, one step to the next. But I did not stay doing the same thing over and over. And that is nothing. I want you to learn these countries. I need you to memorize where they're at. I want you to know the name of them. Like the young lady, she mentioned the countries in the Caribbean. But then you got to go further. What is it that they export? What is it that they import? How can I work with the women in the Bahamas and ship earrings and products? What is it that I can do? Yes, you might have graduated out of engineering, but you don't have a job. So what do you got to do? You got to think about something that you might be able to do. I started from scratch. From scratch. And I can literally say in a humble way, I made it where I wanted to be. Humble. I didn't insult people. I didn't mistreat people. I noticed something when I was in Nigeria, how you treat each other. When people don't have, you mistreat them. When people have, you mistreat them. Don't do that because you're not going to be successful. Treat people kind. Good morning, good evening. I did it. You understand? I see how when I was there and somebody came and left some food, the restaurant, and I told the gentleman, change the money and come back and I'll give you a tip. And I had a person in the room, and when he knocked, she opened the door. And then she said to him, well, Dr. Barrow is busy. And I said, no, let him in. And, you know, she kind of closed the door in his face. And I said, how rude. I say, you might be good at doing cosmetic and makeup, but your character is bad. You're not gonna make it. I let her know right then and there. You know why? Because that's not how we should live with one another. We shouldn't do that to each other. And I gave the gentleman the tip. He was very grateful. Treat people good and with respect. Stop mistreating your brothers and sisters. I see a lot of Africans come to the United States and they think that they're better than them. How is that possible? You're getting mistreated in your own country, and then you go to another country that these Black people were taking from Africa, and their ancestors were enslaved. And then now you go to America and you're thinking that you're better than them. No, you're not. They were the one that built America. They built the White House. They built everything that you see now in America. How dare you mistreat your brothers and sisters? You're not better than they are. And I'm saying all of this is because you need to hear it. Because if you're going to be with me, you have to respect one another, love one another. But you see, you can't love anybody if you don't love yourself. How do you love yourself? How is it possible that you can start thinking to love you? How many people tell you they love you? Huh? This is a crisis in Africa and the world. They don't love themselves. I love you, you know why? Look at what I'm doing on a Saturday. At night, I could be asleep, I could be out, but I love you too much. I love you guys so much that I went to Nigeria. I took my own money and had the program with the two gentlemen for you. That's called love. It's what you do, it's not what you say. And then after the program, look at what we're doing. I am educating you to be the best of the best out there. When your other brothers and sisters don't know anything about the Caribbean or Latin America, guess what you're going to do? You're going to teach them. You're going to let them know the countries where they need to invest. And that's how Africa is going to grow. You are going to do it. You are going to change Africa. You are going to change your neighbor. You are going to educate them, just like I'm educating you. You see, we cannot continue to live the way we're living. Promise came to me. She was introduced to me by another youth ambassador. Have I forsaken you, Promise?
No, ma'am.
What did I do for
Sorry
you, Promise?
to-
What did I do?
Ow. You taught me ways to lead my organization well, and you provided insights on questions that I asked, and you directed me on how to legally get the documents for my organizations.
That's what
And you've
I
been
do.
coaching me since then.
That's right. This is not about money. This is about knowledge. She needed knowledge. She needed help. And I took time out, as busy as I am, and I help her. And I'm not done with her. This is what we have to do with one another. Help one another. You understand? Love one another. And that's because I love myself. I love Promise. You see? So what I'm saying is, we have to change the narrative of what we do, what we say, how we do it. We cannot keep, the world is always saying Africa is poor. The world always saying that Africans are beggars. The world is always saying something about Nigerians, Ghanaians, etc. Let's change the narrative. Let them say now how powerful you are, because you are. What's missing is the information. Once Promise got that information, what did she do? She had an event on Zoom, a conference. Imagine. That's what it's about. This is about power. You have it. Don't let no one tell you otherwise. You are powerful. And you can do anything that your mind tell you to do. You see, you don't have the coaching. No one is coaching you, because once somebody get to where they need to be, guess what happens? They're gone. They are gone. But we need to start thinking about each other. We need to start thinking about our greatness and not stay stuck. You're too powerful for that. You need discipline. Discipline is important, because if you don't have discipline, you can't go anywhere. So once we start this business, we have to do a lot of things. One of you have to go and check the policies of shipping products to different countries. The other one have to do something else, and so forth, but we're going to do it together in unity, because you deserve it. You deserve the best. That's what God wants for you. You deserve the best, because you have the knowledge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Maite to get these forms, and all we're going to do, we're going to put the person's name, and we're going to put the name of their company and what they do. And then we're going to share it with each other. And then you are going to say, hey, wait a minute. I think Promise can help me with this, because she did it. She organized a conference with the information that she got. Her job is to share that information with someone else.
And I want to mention that we had up to 160 participants. So it was a great one. And
Yes.
Mama was what do they call, the guest speaker was
Yes. She put me as a guest speaker without asking me. She just threw me up there.
No, the main speaker. The main speaker, yeah.
She just threw me in there, Mama.
Yeah,
You're
it was
gonna be a
amazing
guest speaker.
event.
And what Mama said, no problem, let's go. No, she did ask me, and she had a lot of people there. And it was amazing, because it was her first event. But that's to show you, when somebody really want to do something, they'll get it done. And that's what we do. The person introduced me, the other ambassador introduced me to her, and that's how we work. We introduce each other. Like if we know Zachariah, she's doing something, we will get somebody and help her. So that's what we're going to start doing in the third session. And the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to, during the week, I am going to get more information on shipping to the different countries. That's what we're going to do, because you guys are going to do it. I'll be in the back scene, but you guys are going to do it, because you guys need to learn. I can't tell you everything. You guys are going to learn. But promise, she did a good job. Caroline, she's doing a good job. And I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of people in our region that don't know how to sew like African women and African men. You guys have a very unique way of sewing things, more so than us. So once we start sending the fabrics, we are going to also have the women in Africa and the men sew, because we're going to be sewing for men and women. So that would be one of the greatest things, because this could be bigger than you think, and it will be, you know. So we're going to have all of that coming soon. And I'm going to give the floor to those of you that would like to say something, and then we can move on. Go ahead. The floor is whoever want to ask a question or mention something, you are welcome to do so. Just use the thing and raise your hand. Okay, go ahead. And I think that's Paula. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me? I'm having a bit of a network issue.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, awesome. I wanted to ask, when I joined the meeting, we were talking more about the Caribbeans and what they are. So I wanted to know more about how we can improve trade and export between Africa and the Caribbeans, because there's also this stuff I want to start up, and I am looking for foreign collaborators, and it's kind of a lot looking at the US, some parts of Asia, so yeah.
Okay, what is it exactly do you want to ship in those regions?
Okay, what I want to ship, actually, it's something that it's something regarding improving power in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. But
Right.
then there are some resources that we don't really have and we don't really work on. So I kind of need companies from the foreign part of Nigeria that can help me with those resources. So yeah.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Abuja.
You're from Abuja. And you,
Yeah, I stay in Abuja.
what exactly, because you're talking about electricity? Is that?
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening. You're talking, when you're talking about the energy and things like that, what exactly are you talking about? What is it that you want from Nigeria?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay. She can't hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Paula? Hello, I think she's gone. When she comes back, we'll ask her. Go ahead, Mr. Godwin. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma.
You're welcome.
I just want to first of all commend your time
Thank you.
to do this with us, and it shows how burning your desires and your heart is towards seeing Africa coming into a better limelight. And you've spoken a whole lot, especially about information, and that's the truth, because the difference between those up there and those down there is basically being privileged to have access to informations. A whole lot is happening every single second when it comes to opportunities.
Yes.
It can be via trade, it can be via, but most of us, we are not privileged to have access to these informations. And you giving this to us literally on a platter of gold, like we literally can't thank you enough. And I also want to apologize again for missing the last session, but I got to listen. I listened to it from the beginning to the end. And while you were just saying some things, I could relate to a whole lot of things, because let me give you examples. For example, our government will borrow from the Western countries, but they are not choosing to repay back with the paper, quote and unquote. They repay back with our natural resources. They
That's
repay
right.
crude oil. And I think statistically, the US is not naturally endowed with crude oil, but they have one of the largest reserve of crude oil in the world.
Mhm.
And that's to just point out that they know what they are doing.
Yes.
I think the reserve in the United States is literally more than what is in Nigeria right now. So that is wisdom, and I think we need to wake up as a people
Yes.
to control the narrative, not just storytelling wise, business wise, transaction wise, and all. And I'm really, really very much open to this. But I also want to ask, one of the key things personally, it is just coming from my personal, one of the key things when it comes to exports. And while you were just talking, I was just trying to check online to see the opportunities when it comes to palm oil exports. Because one thing, when we discovered the crude oil, the government literally abandoned palm oil, because before now, the palm oil production, palm oil export was really one of Nigerians' key products that we export out of the country. But
Right.
we discovered the crude oil, I think we literally abandoned palm oil, but I could still see the opportunities there in palm oil production and exporting it internationally also. So I also want to ask, what are the opportunities there specifically for palm oil export, Ma? Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking the question. I do believe that there is opportunities because I don't think, and I will have to investigate that. Maybe you and I and the others can investigate that the palm oil, where is it being exported to? Where were they exporting it to before? And the opportunity that we have, I think it's there, because it's just a matter of us finding out who is importing the palm oil in Latin America. So that's a homework, again, that we need to do. And it can be done. With your help, it can be done. And I think that that's something we need to do. And I can start investigating from now, because I was in Colombia just recent, And when I went in the stores and I was looking at various products that they have, the products that they have, honestly, if the people keep eating what I saw, they're not going to make it. If they pass 40, they're going to be doing good. The products are just horrible. It's almost like, they're feeding the kids all these chips and loaded with salt, loaded with sugar. And it's not good, and what they are, when they make cookies, when they do all these things, it's not good for the people. And when it comes to the oil and so forth, it's not good for the people either. So when we're talking about palm oil now, that could be a door that can be reopened or open, and we can start doing this. The thing is this, the reason why oftentimes things don't get done is because we don't have the funds. But that shouldn't be an issue. I think we can get the funds to do a lot of things. So why don't I hold you responsible and others that would like to participate, because we can do subcommittees on different things in this group and focus on what you just spoke about and get the information. Because a lot of times what happens is that we talk about it, but we don't go further. And I want to teach you guys that when you speak of something like how you just spoke about this, Godwin, let's investigate. Let's do something about it. Do you agree with that?
100%, ma. 100%.
Okay, then.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we're going to do on Tuesday, no, let's make it Wednesday, Godwin. Before Wednesday, I'm going to start looking into that. I want you to look into it also. That's why I'm teaching you guys about so two people is coming back in. Yeah, that's why it's important. Now you understand why is it we're studying about Latin America, the Caribbean, because you're going to need them. We are going to need them and find out whether they need these things or not. Now you guys are following where we're going, because Godwin just mentioned something, but let's find out if Latin America is getting the palm oil, the Caribbean and so on. That's why it's so important that we do this, because I'm going to push you guys. I'm telling you, you guys don't know what you're getting into with Dr. Barrow. I'm just going to push you because I want you to succeed. You understand? Because there's a new time that's coming now that Europe is not going to be as strong as Africa. We are getting stronger. So before Wednesday, give me a call, Mr. Godwin, and let's have a discussion on that. You follow me?
Yes, ma. And I think the good news is that, I don't know if we follow up with the news, that lately the Brazilian government and the Nigerian government have signed like an MOU for business trade, and I think there will be like a direct flight also from Nigeria to Brazil too. So I think the opportunities are opening also.
Right. Well, that's happening a lot now. They're even thinking about getting one passport for you all to move around within Africa. And that's good. I'm going to try to see if I get my passport for Nigeria the next time I come in, or in Ghana, because I need to have, I can't spend, almost $200 every time for a visa, so I'm going to try to come in. But I want you and I to talk on Wednesday about, about the palm oil. Very good. I
Okay,
like
Mom,
that you brought that up. Yes, very good. Anybody else? Anyone else? Where's Paula? She was
Yes,
now.
okay.
Yeah. But go ahead, Hawa. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, Paula, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. My network disconnected for a while, so I
No
stopped
problem.
speaking.
No problem. Go ahead.
Yeah, you were asking me a question before I cut out. Can you like repeat what
No,
what you said
actually, I was trying
earlier?
to understand what you were saying because I couldn't hear you too well. So if you could repeat.
Okay, but you
Yeah. Mhm.
okay. You can hear me now better, right?
Yeah, I can hear you very good. Yes.
All right, awesome. So I was like, okay, the question was, how can we improve trade
Yes.
between the Africans and the Caribbeans? So
Okay.
that was the question.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to do with communication. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing now. I'm getting ready now to invite those in the Caribbean, and that's why I'm going to Honduras. Now you know when I say Honduras, you know where it is, right?
Yes, ma.
Yes. So I'm going to Honduras on the 1st of October, around that time. They're going to be receiving me the Mosquitias. The Mosquitias are the natives in Honduras. And I'm going to have you guys look that up. I'll leave the name on here. And I want you to read about them also. The Mosquitias is about 80,000 of them. They invited me to come to the island, to the country, and they are going to show me the different products that they have, that they want to export, they want to import, because it's good to be there instead of them telling you verbally what they need and so forth. So when I get there, what I'm going to do is videotape a lot of it so you guys can see me working and trying to find out, the things that that we need to do in order to start importing, exporting. It's not that easy because there's so many policies that was changed regarding import, export. There's no easy way to do things lately, but it can be done. So whatever, I think I was asking you also the question of what is your interest, what would you like to import and export in Honduras or in Latin America?
Personally, it's not like I have anything to import and export.
I
I just
got
need
you.
like some of like something like, let's say, collaboration with
Okay.
like the foreign market. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's
we're
more
doing that now.
okay.
We're doing that now. We're doing it with Colombia. We're doing it with El Salvador. We're doing it now with Colombia. We're doing it with quite a few countries. And that's why I'm doing this, because once we build that relationship, then I will pass it on to you guys. But you guys are going to be working with me to build that relationship. This is the time now to build the relationship with Latin America, in Central America, and so on. Very, very important. Anything I do, I want you guys involved, depending on the product and so on, because I want hands-on. I don't want you guys, I'm doing this and then you guys in the background. You can't learn that way. And that was a good question, Paula. Nothing is easy. Always remember that. You just got to get in there. And another thing I want to let you guys know, I want you guys to be assertive, because that quietness doesn't work. When you walk in an office, I want you to be assertive. I want you to have a list of everything that you want to discuss, everything that you need from the person. It could be a minister, whatever it may be. This is what I need this is what I can do. But one thing you have to remember, and I don't ever want you to forget this. When you walk in an office and you're speaking to somebody about something that you want, you better make sure that you give them something back. It doesn't work one way. It works both ways. That's why a lot of times when you walk in an office and you're talking about a youth program or a program that you want to do, always make sure you have to you have to give them back something. It doesn't work one way. So when I have programs in my countries and other countries, what I do, I let them know and I say to them, look, I want to get this done, and this is your benefit of what I'm getting ready to do. Always include them, because then you become a beggar when you ask them for something and don't give them back anything. Like in Panama, when I did the Journey of Reconciliation of Mother Africa, I told them, I'm bringing tourism, I'm bringing business, I'm bringing this, I'm bringing that, but I was able to accomplish my goal, but they had something back in return. They was able to get people to go to the restaurants nearby, you know, just a lot of things. Those are the things I'm going to teach you guys eventually. How can you be successful? It's not just about you asking, but it's about you sharing. You guys got me?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Anybody else have any question?
Yes, ma. I have something to say.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all you do. So from research, from the assignment you gave us, I made some research and I noticed that apart from textiles, like there are other products that have strong demand in Latin America and the Caribbean. Products like moringa, like
Yes.
shea butter, like African black soap and zobo. So for example, moringa is in high demand in Brazil, Mexico, Jamaica, and in the Dominican Republic because of its use in herbal teas and supplements.
Yes.
And shea butter too. They have countries like Brazil, Mexico, Jamaica, Barbados. They have strong beauty and cosmetic industries that already import natural oils and butters. And I think that we can be part of those
Yes, we
that
can. Yes, we
from.
can. And I'll tell you something. Let me see. I would say like 5 years ago, I was in Colombia, and you know, the moringa, it's funny because it drops off the tree and it's just sitting there. Nobody cares about it because they don't know the value of it. But now they somewhat know the value of it. We have a lot of moringa in Colombia. So now you know, if you want moringa, we can package it, they can package it, because that's something that they have literally in Colombia. Let me ask Maite. Maite, what, ¿estás ahí? I don't know if she's still there. Maite.
Estoy acá. Sí, señora, estoy aquí.
Yeah. El lugar que me estaban invitando la alcalde, they were inviting me.
Palmira.
Palmira. Palmira. Thank
en
you
el Valle
very
del
much. I
Cauca.
couldn't remember the name. There's a place called Palmira in Colombia, and they have a lot of that, the moringa and so forth. So if you're interested in those things, we can discuss those. I think what we need to do is, so if you guys have this type of information, what Europe and all those places that is in high demand, at least I can tell you where we can find it. So that's good that we can have this conversation, and then we can make a list of where we can get the moringa, because I'm very familiar with these things because I have traveled within those countries in Central America. So yes, we can get the moringa with no problem.
Yes, ma. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and make sure you put that on your list because Mr. Godwin, he also have the information for other things, and we can put all these things together, and little by little, we can get these things accomplished. Yes? Very good. Anyone else?
This is
No one else? Okay, all right. So in conclusion, we have Mr. Godwin, we have Paula that asked about the, you know, how easy it is or how can it be easy and so forth. We're going to talk about that. And the Moringa also, we're going to make a list of those things and then we'll go from there. Yes. And Caroline, keep doing what you're doing. Everybody else, I want your mindset now to switch. You are businessmen and businesswomen. It's not that you're not doing anything, it's the fact that you don't have the information to do something. So those of you that came out of college and you're sitting there and you don't know what to do, start thinking, because you're not using the thinking process. You were taught not to, okay? You were taught to obey. You were taught to raise your hands, not to think. You were taught to follow. You were taught not to ask questions sometimes. And sometimes when you do ask the questions, you're shy. I don't want anyone shy in this room. Shyness doesn't exist. It's you. It's what they have done to your mind. Create shyness. You understand? It's the fact that a lot of young people, when I talk to them, they just stare at me. It's almost like they're afraid to talk. I don't want that here. I want you to talk. I want you, because when you out there with your friend, your mouth just going 90 miles an hour. And with me, everybody's silent, everybody's quiet. No, if you're gonna be a businessman and a businesswoman, you better open that mouth. You don't see me talking. I'm a talkative person. You know why? I have to be. You know why? Because I'm getting what I want. I cannot go in a room and just stay shy. I was in Colombia the other day, and they want me to do a program in Colombia. And I was meeting the director of tourism, the head of tourism. And I started talking, and giving them the strategic plan on how to do this program. You know what the director did? He jumped up and he said, Dr. Barrow, can you be the ambassador for us here in Colombia, in San Andres? You know why? Because he saw something in me. What did he see? He sees that I can get it done. That's what people want from you, knowing that you can get it done. You cannot stay quiet. You're not going to get anywhere. I'm going to be realistic with all of you. Whether it hurts your feelings or not, because I got to get you in a place where you're going to do the right thing, the best thing for you to grow, because you're smart, you're intelligent, and I know you can do it. I might sound like I'm repeating myself, but I got to push this in you. I got to do it. All right. I love you guys. I really do. I appreciate that you came to the class today. And I want you guys to continue to do the great things that God sent out for you to do. You got to do it. I want to see it. You understand? So if no one has anything else to say, I want to thank you once again, and I love you. Anybody has anything to say at the
Love
very
you.
end?
Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all you do, Mama. Love you too.
Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for everything.
My beautiful ladies. You guys gonna make me cry. Don't do that. You guys gonna make me
Thank you,
cry.
everybody. Bye.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Okay.